So let's talk about Raleigh Newman and Matt Wright. And so to give our listeners and our viewers context, we're talking pickleball, obviously, but two of the top, if not 10, maybe 15 players in the world, they were on the same team for quite some time and very dominant. Raleigh Newman, he plays more so on the left side, which is typically your strongest player. And Matt Wright was on the right side. And Matt Wright has some of the fastest hands on earth. Raleigh is just sick. He's a freak of nature, two-hand backhand. He can get every shot quick. Everything. IQ is ridiculous. So imagine having both of them on the same team. They were dominant up until most championship games. So they would go through the field and dominate people. Just kill them. But then they typically meet Ben Johns, which is the number one player in the world, and his older brother, Colin Johns, which is, if not, I think he's the best right side player on earth. So
defense is crazy.
Just imagine, for my basketball people, just imagine Scottie Pippen, wingspan. You got Gary Payton out there, clank, clank, clank. That's Colin Johns.
Yes, sir.
So now you got Raleigh Newman and Matt Wright across the net from Ben Johns, the best player on earth, and his older brother, which is the best right side player on earth. So they could not beat them, period. They won maybe once or twice. I give them that. Once or twice. But they just couldn't figure out how to beat these guys. So guess what happened? They had a messy breakup. It was, hey, I don't want to play with you no more because we can't get over this hump. And so they decided to break up earlier this year. Guess what? They haven't even made it back to the championship yet. Neither one of them. Hey, well, no, you know what? Let me take that back. Des. Matt made it to the championship, but guess who he made it to the championship with?
Who did he play with? Colin?
Ben Johns.
Oh, him and Ben played together?
Colin got hurt, so he decided to sit out. And Ben and Matt used to play together before Ben and Colin started to play. You know what I mean? So Ben and Matt already had chemistry, but Ben decided to start playing with Big Bro, and they started dominating. So Matt ended up playing with Raleigh. So with the breakup, Raleigh's experimenting with different teammates. Matt is just like, you know what? I love the game, but I also have a 9 to 5 that I make plenty of cake with. So it doesn't even matter if I play or not. But guess what? If I play, I already know how to play with Ben, and guess what? Him and Ben won a tournament together.
I was just going to ask you, when he played with Ben, who won that one? They won it?
But it took the whole thing.
Now, hold on. Let me ask you a question. As it pertains to partnerships splitting up, right? If we aren't getting over the hump, as me and you are partners, we make it to the championship every time and we lose, right? We decide to split up because we don't think we can get over that hump together. So instantly, it becomes personal between me and you as competitors. Now, my question to you is, does he get any brownie points for winning the championship with Ben Johns? Like, if you're Raleigh, right, does that hold any weight that he won it with Ben Johns rather than Tyson?
On a personal note, a personal level, yeah, dude, you won without me, and you won with who I couldn't beat.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I mean? And you got one before me, dude. Because honestly, nobody knows. It'd be nice once we get to look behind the curtain and have more access to the players. We'll because right now it's speculation. You know what I mean? So I'm speculating at this point. So I'm speculating that Raleigh decided to split. It wasn't. I don't feel like it was mutual. Because I look at the clues. Raleigh was with Gamma, right?
Right.
Yeah, he was sponsored by Gamma, right? But he was also sponsored by Takea with the water bottle. Takea decided to go into the pickleball business. So now they have paddles, right? So now Raleigh has left Gamma. He's gone with Takea. right? So for me, that's a clue of, hey, it's about this money, baby. Let's go get this money. And my partner isn't helping me get to this money even more. So now you have Matt Wright that's no longer ideal, you know? So for Raleigh Newman, I need to be a champion. You know what I mean? That's where the big money come in at. I need to be a champion. For one, in the tournament, the pot is so much sweeter when we win the championship. But
Absolutely.
also, my sponsors want to see me on the championship podium because that's more exposure for them. You know what I mean? And right now, I can't get over that hump to appease my sponsors because the problem is you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So back to your original question. Yeah, I'd be pissed off if I was Raleigh. Dude, I kicked you to the curb and you won a championship before me? Man, come on, man. And you won with who I couldn't beat.
So that's why I brought that question to you, because devil's advocate here, my thing is, I'm from a competitive standpoint, I'm pissed you won a tournament with Ben Johns. But then behind that, Kevin Durant didn't get a pass. Kevin Durant didn't get a pass by going to Golden State after having Golden State 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals, lose, and then join the team that beat you and won the championship, right? So are we giving Matt a pass because he won with Ben? For me, if you get Tyson McGuffin, you get any one of these other guys, I dig it. But you're going to get Jordan, Kobe, Braun. Nah, you don't get no brownie for that. You still ain't win for me. You still ain't win.
Hey,
you still ain't win.
And I can't argue with it, man. You know, I just look at it like this. They should have stayed together. Unless it's something personal that we don't have privy to. You know, I say they should stay together because, dude, y'all was winning, dude. Like, y'all was just like, the chemistry was built. You know, y'all know one another well. You know how you play. I know how you play. I play off you well. You take the right, I take the left. We cooking everybody but. So that just means, hey, we got to get better. You know what I mean? Like, we really got to get better. Like, it's not like you think about, you remember when Kawhi was at, he went to Toronto, I believe. Yeah. They won that championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't stay either. Like, this is Toronto. Dude, we luckily got through the East because the East is not as challenging, I'll say.
Yeah.
But he dipped. But, like, I look at the same thing with Matt and Raleigh. Dude, y'all got the perfect team. Mm-hmm. Unless it's personal. I still think they should have stayed together, but they're not, you know, and I don't think either one is going to win a championship outside of the one, to your point, with Ben Johns. I don't see I don't see them winning championships because now you got more teams coming up that are just as strong. You got Dylan Frazier, dude, and JW. They've been cooking ever since those two moved out of second place. They've been cooking, dude. They are the second best team in the world right now.
JW hands are ridiculous too. Let's go ahead. Throw that disclaimer out. It's crazy, bro. And he's so unorthodox. Like his style of play is so unorthodox, but so effective. And he hits the crap out the ball. I mean, yeah, he got some stuff in that bag, bro. He got some stuff in his bag.
And let's not forget about Dylan. His hands is just as fast.
Yeah.
Just as fast. You know what I mean? And they've been playing through they two young cats, dude, that just enjoy playing pickleball. Dude, it's not like, think about it. Raleigh, pickleball is business. He has a family. They got to eat. You feel me? JW, dude, he's a kid enjoying playing pickleball, but he's making a living off of it. You know what I mean? Because his mom is good. His younger sister, Georgia, 16, she's enjoying it also. You got JW dude, Franklin came in, and again, we're jumping on so many different topics, but dude, Franklin came in and said, hey, we're gonna have a family affair. We want to sponsor your family. We're gonna cut you a check for putting Franklin paddle in your hand because you have a beautiful family that enjoys pickleball. So you just go out and enjoy the game. So for JW, it's just fun, dude. And him and Dylan is just having fun, kicking everybody behind. Period.
Until they get to what? Until they get to where? They kick everybody behind until they get to where?
Hey, I give you. Well, yes and no, because they have been winning some championships this year.
No. When they see the Collins brothers, what that record look like?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, they have beat them. They have beat them. You know, like it's not like they have beaten them a lot. They're still grinding. You know what I mean? But they're there. Like, honestly, the only team that I can see beating the Johns right now is their team. Period.
So the reason I asked you that, so let's talk about sports a little bit. Going back on your opinion on the guys possibly should have stayed together and tried to figure out how to get over that hump together, right?
Right.
The chemistry is there. Both amazing, great pickleballers, dominate the field until they get to the Johns brothers, right? My thing with that is, in a partnership, you played this team in the championship 15 times, hypothetically speaking.
Right.
You can't get over the hump, right? Then you have to analyze your partnership, right? Raleigh has to ask himself, and Matt, what's happening in these games that we can't figure out how to beat these guys, right? Whatever answers comes about, adjustments have to be made. Riley could feel, I need somebody a little bit more quicker, faster to partner with, because this is a weakness that's being exposed by the Johns brothers when we play together, right? Matt could be saying, hey, I need somebody a little bit less aggressive, right? Taking less balls, playing more as a partnership to get over this hump. So both of them can come into this with different ideas on what it takes to get over that hump, but they're both figuring we can be good in the field, we can handle the field, but we can't cross this hurdle.
Right.
Me nor you know why they broke up. That's not a conversation that either of us had with them, so we don't know. We're speculating. So when it comes to sports and just my understanding a little bit of sports, Michael Jordan didn't win a championship without Scottie Pippen. I don't know who was the Robin before Scottie Pippen, right? Michael Jordan still was great, but they understood that in order to beat the Pistons after a couple years, we need a person like Scottie, Dennis Rodman, Kukoc. Oh, we had a good team before. We get to the finals, but we can't beat what's in front of us. Now we have to identify why we can't cross that hurdle. Oh, bring Dennis Rodman in, right? Bring Harper in, right? Those kinds of things, those little tweaks. Get rid of your boy from the Rams that's at Detroit right now. Switch quarterbacks, same teams on both sides. Give me Matthew Stafford. Right? I ain't breaking up our defense. I ain't breaking up our offensive line. We don't need more receivers. We don't need run. This one piece gonna get us over the hump. We swap quarterbacks. Rams win the Super Bowl. Great trade. It made sense. So they're struggling now. But how about if either one of those individuals find that right person that can put them in a better situation to compete against the best partnership, duo, and doubles that we have on the planet. So I'm interested to see what it translate to in the future. But I understand after losing to the same team 15 times, if you're good with silver, you good with coming in second, that's one thing. But if your goal is to be the best, hey, hard decisions, hard conversations have to be made.
I hear you loud and clear, man, but this is my thing. The sport is getting younger.
Yeah.
And these two guys aren't getting younger. You know what I mean? So I hear you, but I think that clock is a ticking. And like for Matt Wright, Matt, if not in his 40s, he's pushing it. You know what I mean? I think he's in his 40s, to be quite honest. And I'm not knocking that because I'll be 40 this year, and I still feel like I'm 21 on most days.
I'm 45. You still a young buck. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? But, the sun shines on my forehead a little bit differently than it shines on his forehead. So my point is finding that partner soon is going to be tough, because you look at Dylan Frazier and JW. Dude, they're young, man. Like, they're hungry. I'll tell you another team that's like just, they're going to be a problem. If they stay together, Connor Garnett and Christian Alshon.
Yeah.
Those two. Boy, I saw them the last tournament. Ooh-wee. Boy, when I say ooh-wee, boy, they're a problem, man. You know what I mean? Like, they're a straight problem. So you got a team like that that's up and coming. Like, dude, so how do you fit into that equation now that you're broken up?
I can answer that. I got the answer.
No, you can't, because you got to look at it like this too. Raleigh has experimented with Julian Arnold. That didn't go well. Mm-hmm. He experimented with who else? What's my guy? Two other players. I'm drawing blanks right now, but two other players. This is within a year, dude. He done tried multiple players, and it just doesn't fit. So it's like, what he's gonna just keep trying on new socks? All right, man. Let me get a size 12 and a half. Let me try that out.
Here again, my question to you is, I understand your point. It's valid. It's great points. But if you look again at the landscape of how sports work, if I'm Raleigh Newman and I say I got 4 years, 4 good years, let's close that. LeBron James. Me and you come from different sports, so our viewers understand how we merge these things together, right? LeBron James still at what, 36, 37, something around it?
Yeah, he about 30, 37, 38.
37, 38.
Right.
He has the ability to still win championships. Let me tell you where he can't win a championship. Where he's surrounded by other 35, 36, right? So what is your job as the GM? To put youthful ballers, supporting cast around him. So if Raleigh, when I look at Raleigh play right now, Raleigh got stuff left in the tank. Raleigh find a young, up-and-coming talent that he can develop chemistry with. Going back to what you say, so Daz, what are you going to do? He's just going to bounce from partner to partner? You playing pickleball tournaments. How many times you decided to play in a pickleball tournament, and then you got that tournament and be like, hey, we just ain't got no chemistry. He might be good, but we don't work well together.
Already.
So that's the same process that he got to go through till he find the right person. You put that boy with a young, up-and-coming, strong talent, you can't tell me he can't recreate what he's done the last couple of years. You can't tell me that.
You know what though, man? Like, you got a point, because he's played with but again, this is where it's kind of tricky. He's played with Alshon. Yeah. And boy, they look scary. You know what I mean? I think they were on the same MLP team too. And they're pretty serious together. You know what I mean? But I think, like you said, with Alshon, is his chemistry better with Raleigh or with Connor? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I just think, like, with Alshon, sometimes mentally he can get a little unraveled. Mm-hmm. And I think with a personality like Raleigh, he's intense. You know what I mean? He has a standard of excellence that he holds you to. And I think with Raleigh, he doesn't realize that he can't hold certain players to a certain standard because they just can't meet that standard. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that makes it tough for him because he's such a competitor. So I just think, yeah, you have a valid point, but it's going to be tough when that player lines up next to him, next to Raleigh, and they get to playing, and it's just like, hold up, man. I see why Matt was folding from time to time, because Raleigh brings an intensity to the game where it's hard to play next to.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I want to piggyback off what you said, because I totally agree with what you're saying, that he has to find the right partner because he's such a dominant player.
Right.
As far as in a partnership, he does a lot, and everybody ain't going for that. That's why you have to find the right person, develop the right chemistry, someone that your weaknesses are their strengths.
Right.
That's totally within reach. I see Matt going out and exiting and aging out much sooner than I see Raleigh, just because of his style of play, his energy, his skill level. I just feel for him is finding the right Batman. Robin? Yeah, whichever one it is. He need a Robin. Yeah.
Matt needs a Batman, and Raleigh needs a Robin.
That's yes.
But see me, I enjoy watching Raleigh play. You know what I mean? And that's why I was a bit upset when they split, because you see less of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's not getting over those humps.
They ain't winning.
He's losing in quarterfinals.
Yeah.
I ain't talking. Hey, I'm not talking about semifinals and championship. I mean you exiting stage right too early.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not good for your sponsor. Like, dude, hold up, dude. And this is my point, though. There's like, you got to think about it from a business standpoint. You got new partnerships with like ESPN. You got the pickleball channel now. That's with the tennis channel. You got Prime TV. All this money is pouring in now, and that's more visibility. But hey, our sponsor player, he's not on the TV right now. So how can they see our product?
Right.
You know what I mean? You leaving at the quarterfinals, like, dude, hold up. Last year you was at the championship game every year, so we was getting plenty of visibility. We didn't mind dishing out money to make sure that our paddle or our commercial slot is where it's being filled with our product, because you're there. Now it's like, shoot, dude, you can't even make it to the semifinals. What we paying you for?
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like, this is business at the end of the day. So that's why I say, not only just from the personal accolades, but also from a business standpoint, dude, you losing money. The sponsors are losing money. So, Raleigh, what you gonna do now?
But also, side note, I think that making a decision like that to take a few steps backwards, to take more steps forward, could be a good thing. Like, this year might have been a setback while you're discovering new partners and trying to figure that whole thing out. But you find the right one, you get over that hump, that money come right back, and then more come on top of that. So sometimes we got to take a couple steps backwards to go forward. So to be determined, bro.
Hey, I give you that, but I'm hard on Raleigh at times, but I'm gonna give him a big shout out, man. He didn't win a tournament, but they did just win the MLP.
Yeah,
they just won the MLP, So hey,
and how much? Hey. I mean, we're not talking about Raleigh Newman like he's the Detroit Lions, right? This man got rings.
Oh man,
this man got jewelry. You see what I'm saying? One bad year. Or one average year, we can't call this bad, right? Because he's still there. He's still relevant.
Hey, dude, if you watch the games, they're not losing because of Raleigh.
Yeah.
Raleigh eating.
He's still Raleigh.
Raleigh, dude, he demands about 80-85% of the court. That other 10 to 5%, dude, that other team is trying to put the ball in that little corner. You feel me?
Same thing. Before I really understood like the partnerships of like doubles, especially mixed doubles. Mixed doubles made more sense. So when you see that style of play, you make sense. Yeah, okay. I take up more of the court, do that. But when I used to watch last year, Ben and his brother play, and I see Ben shrink the court to this little space. Colin, this is all you got to take care of.
That's it.
I got the rest. But you mentioned this earlier. He's the best at that. Colin's the best at that. So you give Riley that same kind of partner. Let's see. I don't know. And then it's so tricky right now because you got all this new young talent coming in. So that window is short. So if you don't make a decision to split up right now, knowing that you ain't getting over the top with Matt, you got to go now.
Hey, we're gonna see.
Yeah, it can, and like you say, this can go either way. It can work out in the positive for him, or this could be a negative, a setback, and he never reaches that pinnacle he once was. But then again, the flip side of it is he might be able to cross that threshold if he get that right dude.
Hey, we're gonna find out because I'm watching.
I know that's right.
I'm watching every match. Like, what you doing right? Because he got game, man. Like, it's no denying that, man. The boy is just, dude, he's a scary opponent, dude, because, man, for one, he's mastered the art of two hands on a paddle. And if you don't understand that, his touch is phenomenal, dude.
See that wrist lock?
Dude, it's like, and he's so quick with two hands, bro. Like,
reset from anywhere, coach. Anywhere on the court. Reset that ball. Ooh.
And all of a sudden, it bang, bang, bang. You're like, boy, hold up, Riley. Time out, team.
Come on, man.
Time out, team. You know,
and I love him more than his skill level, but the way he plays, the intensity, the energy.
Yes, sir.
That's my personality. So when I see that, I'm drawn to that. Yeah, forget all that fake shaking hands between the sets, and I ain't got time for that. I'm here to win. This ain't personal. If you understand sports, you understand that. We shake hands, we dap up after the game once the winner has been determined. Between them lines, I don't like you right now. I'm here to win.
Hey, man, you know, that's another topic, man. But I think we were introduced to the game by doing that. Yeah. So it rubs people the wrong way because now he's taking it upon himself to change it. Mm-hmm. And you see the effect because you got other players starting to do it too. Yeah. Which is interesting. You know what I mean? Like, it is very interesting. But yeah, if there was ever a Mamba mentality in pickleball, it's Raleigh. Dog. He has to kill it. He's a killer, bro. Like, he ain't coming to play with you. No. Like straight like that. He'll toss a ball at you. He'll kick the ball over there. You know what I mean? He'll body bag you a couple times. He'll look at you. He'll look at the crowd. They garbage. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he bring it. He bring it, bro. I was there. You got to go there in person, bro, and see it, man. Like, it's real life, dude. Like, he's literally, he don't like you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he plays to the crowd, bro, and he talk trash to you. Like, straight like that, dude. I posted a video the other day of, who was that? Colin was trash talking with somebody, man. I can't remember if it was Raleigh. It was somebody, man, but they was talking mad trash, dude. I don't know if they said something about somebody's mama, or they just said, hey, your third shot drop is just straight trash. You need to go back home and, you know, take a beginner lesson with my brother, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, I love that, though, man. The game need more of that. You know what I mean? When the game get more of that, it's going to be more watchers.
Of course. And people don't understand that. And people look at it a certain way. They're accustomed to the way things were. But, I mean, I'm here for all of that.
Oh, man, all day.
I'm here for all of that.
All day.
That's what's bringing me to this TV to watch in. You know, that's what's bringing me to tune in. That's what's putting your name in this YouTube search so I can see you play and see what's happening. Yeah, you know, I mean, the sport needs that. They need bad guys. We need a couple bad guys.
You gotta have
good guys.
And Raleigh, I say Raleigh and maybe Federico. They're two of the bad guys. You know what I mean? We could go down another time with Federico, but Raleigh, a bad boy, man, and you know he played well. It is what it is. Tyson kind of floats on that line, you know. Tyson want to be light, but also want to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
You can't be both. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you can't play both sides. Tyson, turn up. You want to be the bad guy? Go Stone Cold Steve, all day clap your talk your trash with your beard. Turn up. Hey, bro, you know I'm talking trash to you. When he go to yelling, don't go bipolar. You know what I mean? Be like, hey man, I'm just, no, bro, I'm talking trash to you.
No, we
Like,
ain't no. Let it be known. We ain't here to apologize. None of that. This is what it is.
What? This is how I get myself turned up for the game, dude. I just hit crazy ATP on you. You know if it a mean mug you. You couldn't defend it.
Hey, dog. The pickleball gods knew what they were doing by not letting me get in this game 20 years ago.
Man, you better believe it.
If I'm on that main stage,
what?
I just got one switch. And anybody know me, I just got one switch. I only can play one way. I'm made for TV. They gonna hit me now. They gonna hit you. Gonna hit me or love me, either or.
Bro. I'm walking out. I'm walking out with Lil Wayne up front. You know what I mean? I might have G's. I might have my robe on coming out of championship court.
Come on, man.
Hey, coming straight out of Georgia, Dublin, GA 478.
Come on, man.
Hey, we turn it up, baby.
Man. Get it up. Get it up.
The crowd, where y'all at? Crowd, turn up. Everybody get up. You know what I mean?
I love for it, dog.
Hey,
them boys be laughing at me at my park, coach. I play him a low open, play him a low, just fun games. Hey, I'll make a great shot. I'll turn around to a crowd that's not even there. I looking at the street. Get it up. What we doing out here? Get it up. Huh?
Here's something. What you say?
Let's go, man.
Hey, but when that comes, listen, bro, when that comes, man, they talking about those people that want to make money off pickleball.
Yeah,
bro. Look at every other sport. You know what I mean? We're not gonna. We don't have to paint no picture. Look at every other sport. No, I'll give you an example. Go look at baseball. Mm-hmm. They had baseball the other day. They was like, hey, look at all the gold chains, the creative gold chains that all the players wear. Hey, bro, where you think that come from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at basketball. Why you think people like, man, we didn't like basketball when they was shooting free throws underhanded?
Come on, man.
And you only can do a layup?
Come on, man.
But when you seen Jordan fly through, you seen Dr. J fly through, boy, you seen Magic Johnson with that. Bruh.
Come on, man.
We coming, man. Pickleball next, man.
I tell you what, we're going to make a disclaimer right here in front of all our viewers. Once me and you make enough money in this pickleball business and we're ready to retire, we on tour together, busting across the country.
Let's get it. I'm with it.
Believe me.
I'm with it. But we ain't got nothing to lose. But we're gonna set up our podcast right next to the court.
Yeah.
And we're gonna introduce ourselves. Hey, y'all watch this real quick.
Yeah.
All right, we go out here. Hey, did you see that?
Yeah.
Let me hear you in the back.
Huh?
You know what I mean? I'm with
it. Oh, okay. Get our Draymond Green on, man.
Hey, let's go. Hey, bro, you spoke it. You spoke it, man. It's going down. Believe that. But man, Matt, Raleigh, we wish y'all both the best. Yeah. We don't know what the future holds, but hopefully it's great things for both of you, on and off the court, But y'all should have stayed together.
And with this conversation, if it makes it to either one of y'all, just the most important thing coming from the both of us, we think that y'all are great pickleball players. I learned so much from watching both of y'all. I remember getting into pickleball and 2 years ago, just going and checking you guys out play, and y'all actually gave me an understanding of what this game needed to look like at a high level. So I mimicked both of y'all, and I stole certain skills from both of y'all that I try to implement in my game. I just started this two-hand. Actually, my dog right here that's on this with me got me into this two-hand backhand before. That wasn't because I was so comfortable with that one-hand backhand. Tonio introduced me to that two-hand. I started watching Raleigh Newman, and I just saw how much he could do with that two-hand. I was just like, yo, that is crazy. So, I mean, this is just sports, man. People make up, people break up, But either which way, I hope that both of y'all finish your careers and get everything that you want to get out of it. We enjoy watching you, and, we're two of your biggest fans.
Right on, man. Hey, we're going to see y'all on the court one day. I love to match up against y'all too, man. I take on Matt, you got Raleigh.
Hey, I'm here for it. How them boys say, I don't back down from no smoke.
Hey, let's go.
No smoke.
we want all the smoke, baby.
We want all the smoke. Hey, so we got to be careful. Them boys catch us out now. They going to start their podcast and put their highlights of them whooping up.
Hey, they come out there. Hey, man, they pull up on us on the course. Hey, man, we used to see y'all podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
we
like
just
for
were
real?
playing. Yeah, we just were playing.
But you know, that was
Yeah.
just for the podcast, man.
Hey, this is for
Hey.
TV. It's for TV.
Yeah, don't do us like that, bro.
Hey, you want to teach me? You want to teach me? How to do
Hey,
that?
what? Big fat. Hey, let's do a clinic real quick, man. Let's drill real quick.
Hey,
Let's drill.
hey, when y'all hit 60 and we hit 60, we'll be ready.
Oh, big fast.
Yeah, we'll be ready.
When we hit 60, Matt gonna be about. Yeah, you're right. He'll probably.
Hey, slow down now. I told you I'm 5 years
know.
older than you. Yeah.
That's why I stopped. I said, no, let's not do it like that.